Tem que ter, né? Tem que ter porque o jogo não se contenta.
Reinforcements. Not the sound of a corpse cocking its gun.
Não se contenta em...
Try this on. Why do I get the...
Watch out. Spectre possession. I can help.
Tem que dar girada pra ele bater, né? Tome.
Away with you. This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes.
Eu tô debaixo do bagulho mesmo. Ai.
Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. I love doing that.
Tô debaixo do bagulho mesmo, cara. Que da hora. Algum problema você? Do nada começando a
Remember the
falar?
wicked will I felt earlier? The same spell is upon this.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
Mano, eu devo ter deixado passar uma porrada de coisa, tá ligado? Que é isso?
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
Ah. São marcas.
Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Eu vou te levantar alguma hora.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Hogging all the fun.
Ah, você não vai bater nele, não?
They never learn, do they?
brought more friends.
Ah, não sabia, né?
Think you could take on a ghost?
Muita gente.
There's a tough one.
Ai, por que você...
I can take.
Ah, tem que
Ready
beber
and
seu
waiting.
coisinho logo. Por que você não faz o que eu quero?
Ask for help if you need it.
Not gonna stay down.
Hogging all the fun.
Devil take you! Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy.
Já vai pra lá?
This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
Cara, tem uma parede aqui que tá me pedindo de ir, cara.
We better stick around.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
Cara, eu tenho que ir na fogueta pra poder recuperar meu bagulho, cara. Mano, na moral.
We need to stop at some point. Here would be alright.
Cara, que jogo é esse, mano? Na moral. Não fiz nada, cara. Ah. Pera aí, pô. Pera aí, ô. Olha isso aqui. Lá embaixo, ó.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get
Para
that
de falar,
bucket?
mulher. Deixa eu...
The bucket is tainted.
Porra, mulher. Vambora, mulher. Tá dando o quê? Ah, bom.
A strong memory clings to this place.
É porco.
A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stalling.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Questionaram ele.
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
É um filho dele. Ou não.
Do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
O filho dele sim. O Jurim e Tunim é ferramenta de adivinhação e cleromancia. Vou saber falar essa palavra. Cleromancia, que acredita se revelar a vontade de Deus.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his...
O governador Haskell temia que o estudo dele sobre o cultismo colocasse esses colonos contra sua família. Para proteger a sua família, o governador Haskell se sentiu compelido a executar uma colônia suspeita de bruxaria e o te matar.
Flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. But why now?
Tá escondendo evidências.
Hiding the evidence, perhaps, of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
Caraca, mano, ele vai morrer. Vou matar esse governador. Pegou uma bruxaria ali. Eu vou matar o governador muito, cara. O cara é muito desgraçadão, cara. Ah, uma pena.
Well, this can't be good.
sou
Who
Lipezika,
are
rapaz.
you?
E olha lá, confrontou. Eu confesso que eu sou o maior gameplayer de todos, cara. Eu sou o melhor pro player de todos os games do mundo, mano.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
É minha esposa!
Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict? Guilty. The sentence? Pain hereafter.
Vem então, Dilbos.
I am no witch hunter. Never was.
Ai, Jesus, já... Vou se filmar aqui.
Bloody hell. Is that me?
Ah, sou eu! Ai! Eu sou muito bom!
I'm the one who has to fight them. Hell's balls!
Isso! Não. Cara, por favor. Cara, não, não, não. Cara, é nele aqui que tem que mirar, tá?
What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Let me end this. Your strikes are not helping. Let me. That's enough.
Ready
Por que
and
tá
waiting.
virando? Por que tá virando? Por que tá virando, cara? Não, cara! Para! Caraca, cara! Meu Deus do céu!
I forgave myself a long time ago. You can't have this wound.
Bane ele. Já foi o Nilba. Nossa, perigosos.
Ghosts are dangerous, and I'd no reason to show mercy.
Ai, que susto, mano! Ai!
Let me. I'll take care of this thing. Hogging all the fun. Let me. Bloody shadow. I need to be the one to face it. This is going to vex me.
Bate nele! Vira. Ai!
We're playing here, are we?
Homem!
Let me. Once more with feeling.
Atrás, não precisa. Vai!
Keep this up.
Tome!
No, not anymore.
Bana! Vambora, 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 vambora! Que a gameplay aqui tá muito pesada, caralho! Mais um.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You betray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark hearts, the evil only worsens. Your witches! Those witches must die!
Magia não é má.
We use rituals to help the living, not curse them.
Magic is only a tool.
Não vou poder.
Let me end this. Wasn't expecting to fight myself today.
Devia?
Your strikes do nothing.
Ai!
There's a hand.
Vira! Meu?
This thing is mine. You won't do that again. Your strikes do nothing.
Caraca, cara, como eles cantam com isso essa? É, beleza.
Bloody shadow.
Ai!
I'm the one who has to fight him. Now you sound like my old parish priest.
me. You won't do that again.
Vai, cara, bate! Number one player do mundo, cara. Na moral.
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Number one! It's me! Cara, os bosses aqui desse jogo é maneiro, mano. Na moral. Os bosses desse jogo são muito maneiros. Tá maluco, filho.
Enough.
Trajes
Can we
abençoados.
please get out of here?
O símbolo de Leviatã. Eu sou 14, 11, 22. 14, 14, 22. É melhor. Ó. Quanto que eu recebi? Mano. Ué? Eu recebi alguma coisa de... Não dá pra poder upar ainda. Mano. Hum. Eita, peraí. Tá mesmo?
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had
Foi
faced.
horrível mesmo.
But all I feel is beaten.
Como se...
Feel powerless. We were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
A covardia do cara.
Askel's cowardice is to blame. To save his own ass, he condemned a woman he knew.
O ódio do cara causou isso mesmo, mano. Cadê? A doença fim do campo é causada por um aspecto raro obcecado por injustiça. A mulher executada por executar. O avatar infame obcecado por injustiça do julgamento. Bruxaria era Débora Jogando. Essa Débora aí, hein?
To be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Dois. Ali.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Deixa eu... Esse bagulho aqui pra frente. Tá.
Sharpshooter.
Years of practice.
Ah, são esses dois? Pra mim tinha mais, mano, na moral. Tá, onde tem que ir agora, mano? Não tem nenhuma fogueta aqui perto, não? Por vezes dá uma
Picking
bugada.
up something spectral nearby.
Piada. Tá, o bagulho aqui tá quebrado, mano. Não é... Ah, não. Pô.
That down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings.
Esse aqui tava quebrado, cara.
I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
Cadê o governador maluco? Matareilo.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once. One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them.
Vai morrer.
The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The
Aquele
wicked
boladão.
pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in his name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people hear.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banisher speak.
Isso, véia.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
A história de homem.
It tells the story of a man, a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king's captain walled the sick away, but the plague spread on. The people grumbled. The king thought he might fall. He needed a sacrificial lamb.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
Certeza? Você é um covarde
A
pomposo.
pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
Você brinca com a magia.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Vai morrer, desgraçado.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You boast of your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat.
Ih! Seu gordão, se ferrou!
I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors. He deserves blaming. And shame on me if I don't do it. What in hell's bells?
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
Eita porra. É, fudeu, gordão.
Death to the dead.
Ah, ela!
This is unfair.
Is the evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness and the strength to bear the consequences of our actions. Your fee. One of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Don't I know it?
Voltando a ser mais humana, viu?
After all this, don't forget to rest.
É. Ela foi doida, mano, aqui, tá? Parada doida, parada maluca. Eita. Tempo de no curto período. Maneiro.
So,
Não!
what now?
What did Ceridian say when we first met her?
Once we'd weakened the nightmare's influence, we could use the void to enter its lair.
Deborah's grip on the settlers has diminished. We'll return to Ceridian's island. From there, the Void Breach will take us back to New Eden Town.
Just like that, eh?
Well, yes, just like that. Something bothering you.
But aren't we rushing things a little?
We've lost too much time already. We have a nightmare to confront, remember? Sometimes I hate the world. Another free woman, bright, sensitive, kind, murdered by a craven rabble too weak to face its own mediocrity. Cowards hiding behind fake virtue. And for what? They won't even say her name. Why? Why her?
As pessoas odeiam o que não conseguem entender.
They know no better. They know only fear and hate what they can't understand.
Especially when a woman is involved.
Matters not now anyway.
A woman died for nothing and it matters not?
What matters is what we do now. Which wrong we set right.
I've taught you well. When I left Cuba, anything could have befallen me. I was bright, free, talented. Though I had the wrong tongue, the wrong sex, the wrong skin. I defied life. I expected so much more from the world. I was arrogant. Arrogant to believe I needed no one. To shut out my mother and experience curandera. And listen instead to my sister.
Your childhood friend. What happened?
I had little and wanted more. A dangerous thing when you have our type of talent. Anything could have befallen me, but it didn't.
But something did happen. Something happened to Deborah, and then something happened to you, and now we are both paying that price.
You still have your life.
What's it worth if it's plagued by the murder of all those I killed?
Fizemos uma escolha.
We made a choice, Rory. You made it willingly.
Aye, I did. Look, all this, it's a lot to endure. We're both exhausted. I know I am.
I cannot tire.
I know. I know how hard it's been for you.
You have no idea. None at all.
I'll do my best to understand, if you'll let me. We should have faith. Look at us. We'll get to where we're going.
Shut up, Red. Shut up. This isn't about what we have conquered or what we have achieved or how far we have journeyed. Look at us. Look at me. I loathe what I've become. Can't you see that?
I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. Good night.
E ela foi embora sozinha? Caraca, que sacana.
Antea. I would have gone with you. Not funny. I have to walk to the stupid bloody island.
Eu quero. Eu queria upar minhas coisas, mano. Não consegui. Eu não consegui. Assim, não posso. Sai daqui. Não. Mas.
Antea? Please tell me you're here.
Antena. Antena.
There you are. Ready to go?
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You are not alone. Can we go now?
Ué,
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
I am doing my best, my love.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Oh, easy there.
This'll only take a moment. See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. The spell isn't
você não é para
working.
distrair as teias.
She's gone.
The incarnate is hidden away here. Stains bar the path.
Se esse bagulho sair daqui.
Onwards. Can't hide now. Strange how I barely knew Ceridian, yet feel like I've lost someone deeply important.
Vamos mexer aqui. Por aqui? Cara, é dentro. Ali dentro. Ali dentro. Não é aqui dentro. Cara, ali. Não é aqui. Oxi. Mano. Na... Essa voltona mesmo. Cara, nem voltando eu vou dar, mano. Na moral. Ah, jogo, por favor, deixa eu pular as montanhas. Meu Deus do céu, é tão simples, porra. Tão mais rápido. Ai, cadê essa mulher, cara? Cadê essa? Não tá dentro da casa dela, mano. Nesse pedacinho aqui, como é que eu subo nesse pedacinho, mano? Jogo, na moral, jogo. Pera aí, jogo. Ah, não adiantou nada.
Oh there!
Tudo escondido pra caramba, cara, na moral.
How can she find anything in this mess?
Tudo
Is that
escondido
really
pra
what's
caramba,
important
mano.
right now?
Desenho de Sika, descobrindo plantas de uma forma detalhada e científica.
She draws well.
Conselhos para Mulheres por Teano de Crotona. Este livro destina a três mulheres com experiência em magia ou não. Acredite uma riqueza de conhecimento se estoque de outra forma foi esquecida, talvez até proibido. Muitos rituais estão aqui escritos, incluindo o grande ritual de ocultação para sua proteção ou de outros. Até que requer sabedoria com força proteger você nos tempos mais sombrios. S.
Manual on how to hide from men.
Wish I had one.
Uma carta de Deborah. Grace, querida filha. Embora eu reze para que essa carta encontre saudável e bem, confesso que mesmo que você me dê suas garantias, esse respeito, posso duvidar delas. Não sou boba, minha menina. Sei que algo está errado com você e sei que seu pai está preocupado. Por mais que eu deva interferir em suas relações familiares, É importante para uma jovem prestar atenção ao seu caminho no mundo, ter ajuda, ter ajuda além dos limites de sua família. Junto com essa carta, você encontrará uma chave e um mapa. Você encontrará o lugar onde eu marquei claramente. Não esqueça, você não está sozinho, estou ao seu lado. Você também pode contar com Catherine Nedger, e ela é uma amiga, ela é uma amiga de confiança que ajudará a ser solicitada a organizar a sua partida na fé e no serviço da senhora, da sua professora, senhora Deborah.
Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace and where to find her.
Só que eu não quero isso daqui, eu quero é fogueta, porra. Olá! Porra. Essa porcaria da fogueira, mano. Na moral, cara, tô irritado. Ah, mano, vai tomar no cu de vocês. Ai, caralho.
Shall we dance then?
Aye. Always.
This feels good. Get rid of the other.
Você não quer bater, não? Você não quer bater, não? Que merda?
Almost there.
Smell of corpses this hard.
They're feeding off their own rage. If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
De teia, tá maluco? Deixa eu ver, cara. Cara, essa pedra de. Cara, esse negócio que você pegou alguma coisa nessa pedra de bruxa. Mano, só porque você essas porcaria, mano. Na moral.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell.
Ei.
How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
Tem que se vira, filho. Fica mudando o pai dele fazer merda. Errado? Ah, isso aqui é ali. Aqui.
I get the feeling folk are preparing to leave.
Haunted house.
Shall we?
Cara, eu não vou fazer nenhuma outro bagulho, mano. Na moral. Com respeito, mano.
We're closed.
Quero zerar o jogo, mano.
Jane,
Banisher?
Embrelagem.
is this
Não
your store?
quero!
Yes, it is. Now that Squire Paris has walked on.
Ah,
Eu quero zerar esse
take
jogo.
it he hasn't just gone for a stroll. Can I ask what happened?
He died. I was out hunting, and when I came back, his spirit had gone. It was wrong to leave him to die alone.
His ghost now haunts you. But you know that, right?
Leave his spirit alone, Banisher.
It's no small thing to be haunted.
It's no small thing to be dead. The Squire has always protected me. That's more than I can say for most people. Now I'll do the
Eu
same
não quero
for him.
fazer esse bagulho. Vou
Dear
começar com ela, mas. Eita.
Too kind.
Paris, I presume.
You presume correct. Squire Sincere Paris, or what's left of him.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead. Oh, remarkable woman.
You've only ever stood by me. Now, Banisher, we have work to do, as I'm sure do you, elsewhere.
Não vou.
You there? A word, if I may.
Não vou seguir esse bagulho. Essa merda, cara. Caraca, mano. Ok, aqui, mas não é aqui, droga.
Banisher.
Ah, minha querida, quanto tempo?
I didn't expect you back.
I'm working my way back to New Eden Town.
There, you're on your own.
Você ajuda.
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace.
Mm-hmm.
It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You're tenacious. I'll give you that. But must you push so?
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
What happened to Grace?
I don't know that either. There had been strife with her father. Then she was gone. And the captain spoke of her no more.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Could Grace have survived alone out here in the woods?
Possibly. But could she remain unseen? No. All thought she'd left New Eden. Gone west, perhaps into the wilds.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done.
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
The settlement seems to be doing well with you in charge.
We've made some gains, but we're far from ready to leave.
Did you tell them what Thick Skin did?
I told them she died hunting the beast. Some are yet in their sullens, but they're better with sleep now the nightmares have stopped.
The beast is dead. The curse recedes.
Game returns slowly to the woods. Whatever you did, it worked. Still, some troubles yet vex. The bodies of the lost are buried, many without names, but we found tracks. They lead away into the woods. Some may have escaped. I need to know for sure.
If they're alive, you mean?
Yes. And if they're dead, that they won't be coming back. We need no more beasts.
A new scourge is always possible, but very unlikely without the nightmare's influence.
Probably best to confirm, eh?
Thank you. I followed the tracks as far as I could from the killing ground.
Não consegui rastro nenhum,
I
cara.
left a
Não
red flag as a
consegui.
marker.
Não
From
consegui
there,
nada,
I
mano.
ventured
Você quer
no
terminar o
further.
jogo, cara? Pelo amor de Deus. Adeus.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Pelo amor de Deus, cara.
Oh, damn this to hell.
Acabou na floresta. Pô, aí enquanto acabou na floresta. É aqui, né? Botei onde? Tá, enquanto tá acabando a flecha. Esse aqui. Não sei se é meio pouco, né?
Just our luck that when we
Ah, não, meio pouco esse. É opcional.
need Seeker the most, she disappears.
I still don't understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut.
Opcional mesmo, tá maluco?
There's work for us here.
You did it, didn't you, you mutton-faced old hag? You damned well looked and did it.
Mano, jogo, eu só quero zerar você.
Oh,
Ó, mestre. Cara, na moral, mano, não aguento mais, cara. Eu quero zerar
Red
esse
McCrae,
jogo.
sir. Banisher at your service.
I should have guessed. Daniel Keane, an
Não
honor.
quero fazer mais nenhuma missão,
What
cara.
can I do for
Secundária. Tá tudo bem? Não quero
Everything
ajudar,
all right?
não quero ajudar, não quero, não quero, não quero, não quero, não quero, não quero, não quero.
No. Mind you, things are better than they were. Thick Skin was... Well, she could be sharp, Not everyone liked that.
Interesting. But not what I meant. The thing is, Mr. Keene, you're haunted.
Me? Who'd want to haunt me?
Por favor!
Good question.
This.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
Não quero, mano. Não quero fazer missão
Find my
secundária, mano.
sister,
Desculpa.
Please.
Traces of a ghost's memory resonate here.
Peraí que eu tô indo pelo caminho errado. Peraí. Nossa, tá muito diferente, na moral. Aqui, ó. Deixa eu botar aqui. Aqui. Certo? Pouco. Ih. Pelo amor de Deus.
I'm right here, you know.
Caralho, mano. Aqui. Que cachorro chato. Cachorro do inferno.
Stay down.
Ah, beleza. Isso.
I'm right here, you know. I'm right here. I can help.
Você poderia matar ele, por favor? Obrigado, cara. Meu Deus, toma um dano e do nada. Para. Morre. Tá. Aqui. Pra cá, né?
Bulls. The hut may be near. I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Ah, já vem aqui.
Faded with age. Hard to know what it was for.
Eu tenho uma triste notícia para dizer para vocês, tá? Não iremos zerar hoje.
Blinded by this pea super.
Protect yourself.
What? Ah, tu perdeu tudo.
Oh, they do look annoyed. Oh, I am back.
No. Tá acabando ali, não é? Não, esse aqui é banana. Mano, tem um cadelo. Eita, tem um cara.
Hogging all the fun.
Tudo isso.
Standing by. This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker?
É, o boneco fez aquilo, cara. Do nada.
Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home?
O mapa grosseiro do velho do acampamento dos caçadores do Bosque Sombrio, que aparece uma pequena cabana na floresta, de certa forma circulada.
Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.